What's up guys, Shane Starnes here, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max has been out for a few weeks, but you may be looking for the best possible way to keep this thing in tip-top shape and protected. We're going to take a look at the best cases and the best screen protector for the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let's go ahead and get started. This video is sponsored by Anker. As you know by now, it is just a way of life that the iPhones no longer come with the charger in the box. If you're in the market for a charger, you might as well go with the Anker Nano Pro. The Nano Pro is specifically designed for the iPhone and delivers a full speed 20-watt charge for the iPhone 13. 20-watt USB-C charging gives you the power you need to charge up your iPhone to 50% in just 25 minutes. That's up to 3 times faster than your old 5-watt charger. The Nano Pro is also equipped with the Active Shield safety system to keep your phone's battery healthy. This features a dynamic temperature sensor which actively monitors temperature and a power tuner chip which adjusts power output to safeguard your connected devices. The Anker Nano Pro comes in 4 different colors. You can choose between Arctic White, Black Ice, Cool Lavender, or Glacier Blue. The Anker Nano Pro also comes with an 18-month warranty and great customer service from Anker. I'll be sure to include a link in the description of where you can pick yours up today. And if you're looking for the best possible screen protection, look no further than the Whitestone Dome screen protector. I've been using Whitestone Dome for the past several years on all of my devices because I believe in the protection. Also love the fact that you apply this with Loca-Gel, which means you're gonna get full adhesive all over the display and you're not having to worry about the screen popping up whenever you install various cases. The adhesive is cured by a UV light, which looks like a white stone, hence the name Whitestone Dome. It's definitely worth the premium price in my opinion. I'll be sure to include a link in the description of where you can pick a Whitestone Dome up for your iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max. So the reason that I love Urban Armor Gear cases is because I've been using them for over a decade and I've never busted a screen with an Urban Armor Gear case. And I've pretty much used these cases on every single one of my phones. So I just trust them to protect my phones. Urban Armor Gear has really come a long way over the past decade when it comes to like the design and what they have to offer. They used to only have the Plasma series and like the Pathfinder series, which was good enough for me. My favorite case to this day is still the Plasma series case from Urban Armor Gear. I just like basically that retro look, that retro design, and it still has its upgrades. It still has its upgrades to the design, but some of that design language from before, like the raised ribs, the honeycomb pattern on the inside, the raised edges around the sides of the phone, all of that stuff is still there, giving me plenty of grip and protection for my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Of course, all the Urban Armor Gear cases had military standard drop protection, and I promise you, I have tested the theory out when it comes to drop protection. There was one case for one phone that I actually went up to the second story of my house and threw the phone down onto the pavement, and the phone survived with no issues. So for sure, Urban Armor Gear cases will protect your phone. So this is the Plasma series case. It's the same rugged design with the raised ribs and the honeycomb pattern on the inside with a soft impact resistant core and the armor shell. I forgot to mention that these are also super lightweight, so you get all that protection without adding a lot of bulk and weight to the phone. Now this color is called Billy, and I guess you can probably imagine why, because of this bright green color, kind of like the hair of Billie Eilish. Thought that was pretty clever. Definitely love this Billy color on the Plasma series case. If for whatever reason I can't get my hands on a Plasma series case, then the next best thing is definitely the Pathfinder. We get the same basic design language with the raised ribs, the added grip on the sides. Here we have the inclusion of rivets, which give this an industrial look. This also has the soft impact resistant core and the armor shell, and it's super lightweight. I'll go ahead and snap this in place. I really love this color. It's kind of like a bluish gray. I think that looks really nice. This would have been the case that I would go with. I still like the ice and that clear so you can still see the phone. I like that, but I love this color. So for sure, the Plasma and Pathfinder series cases, those are all the protection you're going to need. But if you want to step up your drop protection just a little bit more, you're probably going to want to go for the Monarch case. This is basically the most premium case that Urban Armor Gear carries, and it comes with 20-foot drop protection, which is pretty impressive. This is the carbon fiber version. So you can see it's kind of a two-tone case. So you still have the armor frame, but you have this carbon fiber design on the inside there. This specific case, the Monarch Series case, actually has 5 layers of protection. So this is definitely the ultimate protection for your phone. On the sides here, you do have this grip. On the sides here, you have this traction grip, which kind of reminds me of a race car. Everything about this just looks premium. And I really enjoy this Monarch Series case. And for the ultimate protection, if you like this style of case, this is definitely the case that you should go with. All right, next up we've got the Civilian Series cases. These are more of a minimal design case. They give you the same military standard drop protection. In fact, these have the same 20-foot drop protection that you get on the Monarch Series case. I've got this one in ice and I have it in mallard. I kind of like the ice version of the Civilian Series case. As you can tell, this is more of a toned down, kind of a minimalist design in the Civilian Series. So I really do like the honeycomb pattern here. It's kind of reminiscent of the old Plasma Series cases, but in a new modern type of design that's more minimalistic. I'll go ahead and snap this in. It has a really nice tug fit, and you can still see that gold color on the 13 Pro Max. I think it looks really sharp in the Civilian Series ice case. All right, and this is the mallard version of the Civilian case. This has black all around the sides. You don't really get any grip ridges, but it's still grippier than the slick metal. Then you just have kind of a minimalistic design on the back with the Urban Armor Gear logo. We'll go ahead and slide that in. Once again, same drop protection as the Monarch Series case. And I think that looks super sharp too with the blue on gold. Next up is the standard issue. This is kind of like the Civilian Series case, so it has a lot of the same features, but with this case, it's even thinner and lighter. Ooh, I like that. It's got this velvety, smooth material on the inside. That's really nice. And this one gets 16 foot of drop protection. This is just thinner and lighter than the Civilian case, but it has some of the same design elements. Fits on there nice and snug. And you can see it's even thinner than the other cases. So that's a really cool option with the same sort of drop protection. And it's even got a little hump around the cameras to protect those from scratches. This is definitely a good option here. This is the standard issue in the same mallard color. This case does have more flex to it. So, I mean, you can see that this is probably the thinnest case that Urban Armor Gear offers. So if you're looking for something that's super thin and minimal, the standard issue is probably the case to go with. Another super minimal case here is the Plyo case. This also gets 16 feet of drop protection. This is also a very thin and light case. It's made of more of like just the standard TPU, so this is kind of like just a standard TPU case, and it is clear, so this is definitely a good case. If you want to be able to see the design of your iPhone, you can definitely see that there. This one is super thin and lightweight and super minimalistic, and it feels like it adds plenty of grip. All right, next up we're going to take a look at the Metropolis series. So we have the standard Metropolis, which has a front cover, and then the Metropolis LT, like the light version. These both come with 16 foot of drop protection, and both are built with DuPont Kevlar. So we'll go ahead and take this off. So I guess if you needed something to stop a bullet, there you go. They both have the military standard protection. I really actually like the design of this. It has that Kevlar, which kind of feels like a cloth material, and then you have this really sleek looking Urban Armor Gear logo. This one is pretty flexible and super thin and light. Honeycomb pattern for impact resistance on the inside. Okay, this is probably the lightest weight case that I have tried so far, and it is super duper thin. All right, so that is the Metropolis LT. We'll take a look at the standard Metropolis. So if you need some protection for the front of your phone as well, or if you just kind of like the wallet style, then this is probably the case for you. All right, and Urban Armor Gear calls this the refined protection. All right, this is for the city boys, the Metropolis, or you could say it's for Superman. All right, so you've got that Kevlar front and back, and it just kind of opens up like a folio case. All right, you've got slots in here for your driver's license and a couple of debit cards, maybe some cash. So you can kind of use this and double this as a wallet. It has military standard certification there. Urban Armor Gear logo there. All right, that looks really good. It's another super lightweight case, but this gives you 360 degrees of protection. All right, next up we have some U by Urban Armor Gear cases. Strong is beautiful, designed with intent, made for protection, empowering you to go further. I think you all can see here, this is kind of more of the feminine lineup by Urban Armor Gear, so this would definitely be great cases for the female in your life. We have several options here. We've got the Wave. These are all pretty lightweight TPU style cases. This one is just kind of like a pink color with a wave pattern. All right, and then we have a dot version. So you've got a dot pattern on the back here with the Strong is Beautiful on the inside, another TPU style case. All of these continue with the military standard drop protection. These two have 16 feet of drop protection. The Lucent is more of just a translucent, super light and compact case with 12 foot of drop protection. This is definitely going to help to protect your phone from any scratches or drop damage. And then this is another option here. This is the UAG Biodegradable. So this is made of biodegradable material. If something were to happen and this case made its way into a landfill, it would not cause as much damage to the ecosystem. All right, so this includes 12 foot of drop protection, rugged, compostable, drop tested protection. All right, it actually looks pretty sharp. I actually really like that. All right, so it's kind of a green with a gold flecks, gold specks design, more of like a TPU style case here, which is flexible and super lightweight and thin. All right, and that is the Outback Series case. If you're looking for a MagSafe compatible case, then this is the case that you should go with. This is the Essential Armor case with built-in magnet for MagSafe. All right, so once again, this is a super slim and light case with the added benefit of having the magnet for MagSafe. This one also has 12 foot of drop protection and it looks pretty stylish. I think it's great that it showcases that gold color on my iPhone. Also wanted to give a big shout out to Urban Armor Gear. They did send out lots of gear here. They sent me out a couple of hoodies. I think these are really nice hoodies. They also have gear for sale if you're into that. They're trying to create a lifestyle brand. I really like this hoodie and I was really excited about the trucker cap that they sent as well. I'll be sure to include a link in the description of where you can pick up the Urban Armor Gear cases and even the new Urban Armor Gear gear. So be sure to hit up the link in the description for that. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.